Could have blended that a little bit better, Jason. Yo. Hey, can you hear me? Yo. Hey, can you hear me? Right there? Right there? Right there? How about now? Oh, yeah. All right there. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Okay. All right. Let's see something. Yeah. All right, let's get it. Yo,
Yo,
what's good, man?
not much. How you been?
Shit, chilling, getting the shit set up, ready to roll. My girl out of fucking town. Let's
Oh,
get
okay.
it. Let's get it. Nigga, let's get it. My weekend already done started. Went and got my damn
The
haircut.
weekend already start.
Went and got my damn haircut, nigga.
Well,
You know, nigga gonna feel on 100 when he get his haircut.
right.
Nigga, tomorrow payday, get paid.
Oh Lord,
Trying to get
what
some.
you got planned?
Man, I don't even know yet, nigga. I don't even know. I'm just doing what the fuck I want.
Where
Wherever the wind blows me. Knowing me, I'm gonna be in some shit. I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. Got out of hand. If I was smart, I would go get some damn moving boxes and shit. Oh shit, did I fuck this coffee up?
you about to get some coffee?
Mm-hmm. We go.
Shit.
Shit. I'm warming up the shit from last night. I had some left over in that pot. My little pot I made last night.
You got a Keurig?
Nah. I made it with the coffee pot and coffee in the filter. Damn, I feel like this shit watered down. Fuck it, I'm still gonna drink this shit. I ain't gonna waste it. Hollering at some breezes.
Tomorrow.
Huh?
You say that's what you about to do?
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? My last kind of my bachelor weekend in Columbus, so I have to make the most of this one. Just might have to. Only because my bitch been getting on my motherfucking nerves, bruh.
Girl.
Yes, man. Alexis has just been in rare fucking form, dog. Cause she's still trying to finish for her damn PhD and shit. So it's
Right.
like, so it's like, yo, like she just been hella extra and been taking that shit out on me and really been pissing me the fuck off. Like she really been getting on my fucking nerves. Like,
What's she talking about?
man, so like what she do? It was really actually kind of out of character for her. That's how I know she's like hella stressed out. Cause normally she don't like come after me like that. But it was New Year's Eve or whatever, and she wasn't feeling good. I don't even know. I don't know. Should I go through like the whole shit? I'll just give you the shit that like was like the straw that broke the camel's back. I ain't even gonna give you the whole build up of the shit. That shit'll take about 20 goddamn minutes just going through the different days. But just the pre context is basically like leading up to New Year's Eve. like we had been getting into it like 3 times and like for like 3 days. When I say getting into it, like she's been getting pissed off at me because like I took her out Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Took her to dinner, took her to go get some drinks or whatever like that. This is the 28th. My homegirl Kelly, it was her birthday, and so I took Alexis to her birthday dinner, and then after that we all went to a bar she ain't never been before, so she was excited because she was going someplace new, and we turned up, had a good time. Now Alexis don't be in the streets like that, obviously, because she be in, in her school shit, so she don't drink heavy like that. Whereas Kelly and me, like the rest of us, you know what I'm saying, we be out, so we got a tolerance. And I try to tell her ass, I was like, look, you don't be out here like that, drinking like that. So don't try to go drink for drink with me and these bitches out here because we can fucking drink. And I know your tolerance and you really can't. But she don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I want to drink. I want my whiskey. You drinking whiskey. I want whiskey. I want to drink. All right, motherfucker, you an adult. I'm going to let you pour it up. Shit, whatever. So anyway, I ain't tell you all this shit.
Huh?
I told you all this shit already, right?
No.
No? Okay. So fast forward, we go to another bar, whatever like that. She get a Long Island iced tea, and that Long Island put her over. Like she was fucked up. And so I was like, all right, well, it's close to the end of the night. Let's go ahead, shut the tap, close the bar down, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so I take her in the Uber. We Uber home. She passed out in the Uber, goddamn. We get to the house. I'm waking her up. Open the door. She down there, spill out the fucking car. I did everything I could to catch her from busting her ass on the damn pavement. Walked her ass all the way up to the apartment. She get in the apartment, down, start knocking shit over, trying to make herself some food. And like she couldn't talk. Like she was gone. Like she was just blacked out. And so I lay her down on the couch. I was just like, I put the trash can by her head. I was like, all right, you should be straight. I'll go to bed. Wake up the next day, she hung over. You know what I'm saying? She throwing up, all that kind of stuff. She sick. And she's like, oh, I had alcohol poison. I got alcohol poison. And I was just like, I mean, probably a little bit, yeah. I ain't gonna deny you on that, but it's just a hangover. You know what I'm saying? Here goes some bananas. Here goes some ibuprofen. Here goes some water, some coffee. You know what I'm saying? You just got to sleep the shit off for the day, You just got to take the day off. Well, me and Brandon, we had plans for Saturday. So this is Saturday. So this is 2 days before New Year's Eve. We was gonna go to Brandon's family's house in Dayton. And we was gonna kick it in Dayton, Ohio for the Saturday, for the day. And she knew that, like earlier that week, I had told her, I said, on Saturday I'm going to Dayton. She been doing that since before Christmas and shit. But I guess she suspected that now that she's sick, that I was supposed to like cancel all my plans and shit because, she hung over or whatever. And I was just like, well, she didn't say that, but hindsight being 50-50, apparently that's what she wanted me to do. But she ain't say that shit. So I was like, well, I hope you feel better. I'll be checking on you periodically throughout the day. But, I got to go. There go my ride. So I did. She was like, oh, okay, good. Have a good time. Whatever. So I go check in on her a couple times throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay connected. Have a fucking good time. Brandy, kick it. Have a good kick it. Sunday morning gets in. I'm home first thing Sunday morning before she even wake up. So I'm back. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And not only that, I went to McDonald's, got her favorite breakfast, stopped by Starbucks, got her favorite coffee, and woke up with breakfast. You feel me? Like, hey, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trying to do something. I know she probably felt some type of way, at least like a little bit, like, I was gone. She wasn't feeling well. But now, like, so this is day 2 now. She's still kind of feeling sick, like hungover, but then like she kind of lost her voice. And you know how it is, like when you drink, like your immune system goes down. But she actually caught a cold, so she actually like got really sick. So she was feeling miserable. She's feeling terrible, and she kind of was blaming me for the shit, and was like, "You wasn't there for me when I needed you." And so here we go, right? And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I gave you shit. I had plans. Like, you knew my shit. What about me? But you know, women, like, they ain't trying to hear the other side. So anyway, so she was in a bad mood. But I attributed that shit didn't really piss me off too much. I was just like, I just attribute that because, you know, who's in a good mood when they sick? You feel me? So I let that shit slide. I was like, okay, I'll let you vent on that, whatever. So now I'm just like, well, do you need me to like take you to the hospital or anything? Is it like, are you dying? And she's like, I feel like I'm dying. I was like, I feel you, but are you dying? Like, do we need to actually do something about this? Or are you just bitching at me? Like, and she basically was just like, I don't need anything, but thank you for the food or whatever like that. I'm like, okay. So I hop on the sticks with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday. So I'm like, shit, we gonna chill, watch football, you know, play Fortnite. I'm playing the game. She on the couch. She in the other bedroom. She's not feeling well. You don't know this, but like halfway through like one of our matches, she fucking comes in the room and just like blasts me. Like she just come in and just start an argument with me. You know how you can flip the little headset up, like, and then you can cut it off, cut it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to cut the shit off because she start cussing me out while I was streaming and shit. Which pissed me off because I was like, bitch, you know, like I do this shit every day. Like you obviously know people are like watching me. I'm talking to my niggas and shit. Like you trying to like cause a scene. And this is like my hobby and shit. So like I felt like that was hella rude. Like you couldn't like say excuse me or like wait or like you know what I'm saying? Like be a fucking adult. I was like, oh, so you want to have this shit here in front of the camera and shit. So I was like, all right. So I walk her ass to the living room. I'm like, what's your problem? What's going on? And she basically was just like, I feel like you ain't been there for me throughout the holidays. Da 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 da. This place is a mess. Like I'm sick. Like you been gone. I was like, I was gone for every bit of one day. And she was like, we don't do nothing. I was like, motherfucker, I just took you out on Friday night, spent up a whole bunch of money on you. You ain't had to spend a dime. And you know, so she just got going off on me talking about how she feel like I'm not there for me. That shit was kind of pissing me off. Cause I was like, out of all this motherfucker, we about to move to fucking Manhattan, New York. I'm trying to make like our fucking lives are turned upside down because niggas trying to make shit happen for you. So like, don't make me feel like, you know, I'm not there for you because motherfucker, you don't want to go there with me right now. I'm under a lot of stress right now. And so, which is why I play in the game so much. So anyway, so that's Sunday night. So that's Sunday. So now I'm pissed off. I'm like, this bitch got some nerve. And so Monday come around. Now this is New Year's Eve, Monday. So we don't really talk like that throughout the day. And I don't know about you, but like, if you've ever been in a situation where like you and your girl ain't on the best of terms on a holiday, that shit can get really, really fucking foul. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but it's happened to me and her in the past where it's like, whether it's a St. Patrick's Day or Cinco de Mayo, some shit go down, and it's just kind of like, it ruins the fucking holiday. So I'm like, I'm kind of sensing it in the day. I'm like, Monday, I'm like, yo, well, I feel like New Year's Eve ain't gonna be that good. But it's like, luckily, we not going out. We not doing anything extreme. We just going over to that other couples who I told y'all about. Like, we just gonna go spend the night over there. So they gonna host us. So I was like, all we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really wasn't in the mood. I honestly didn't really want to go. But I was like, nah, Greg, you know, you gotta be in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Alexis ain't feeling good. You know, like, you gonna have to come with a little more energy than how you feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? So you just gonna have to kind of step it up. So I went ahead, put my little outfit on. That made me feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? You dress good, you feel good. She gets stressed. She ain't really making eye contact with me. I could tell she's still in the mood. And I was just like, all right, you know, whatever. So we go to the store, get some wine, you know, get some snacks. We head over there, you know, and, you know, talk to the other couple. We all kicking in, you know, getting, exchanging pleasantries because we ain't seen each other in a while, you know, catching up, talking about recent development in our lives. The other couple is getting ready to get married sometime next year. But I forgot, just because, you know, they're Alexis's friends, not my friends. I forgot when the date was, like the wedding date, right? Because I mean, it ain't some shit that a nigga really cares about. Like, I'll be there, but it ain't some shit that I like committed to memory. And so I asked them, you know, just to have a cordial conversation. I was just like, oh yeah, so when is you guys' wedding date again? And before the girl could even respond, Alexis jumped on me and she was like, She was like, oh, the girl was like, no, oh, you don't remember our wedding date? And Alexa was like, no, he don't remember. He don't remember wedding dates because he don't remember things that don't involve himself. Like she just said that shit in front of this motherfuckers, and so like all three of us, the other couple and me, just kind of look at her. You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just kind of look at her like, what the fuck? Did that shit come from like fucking left field? And so I was looking at her. I was just like, oh, okay. So they kind of like played it off like a joke. I was like, yeah, you know, like I don't even remember what breakfast I ate this morning. Ha ha ha. You know, just trying to like laugh this shit off. But on the inside, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, like that's your one. That's your one. I'll let that one slide. That's your motherfucking one. Like don't come with no shit like that because we ain't on the best of terms. So we fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. We eat dinner straight. We drinking now at this point. Alexa's not drinking because she don't feel good. She's still hungover. She's sick. Everybody else drinking. Um, and so I'm monitoring my drink because I know I'm like, if I get fucked up in here, I might cuss her ass out. And so I'm only having a little bit of whiskey. And so we playing Monopoly.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh shit! I just realized my mic went out. Bella, you there? True. Yo, you there? Fucking microphone. Oh shit, he's not in the party. There you go. Yo, my fault. I just realized my microphone went out. You good? What part was I at? Which was I at when you when my mic cut out? Yeah, cause I was yeah, okay, I got you. So like, yeah, cause I was like, she already done threw like one shot at me, and I was like, she liable to throw another one. And if I'm under the influence, like sober Greg will be straight, but if I fuck around and get drunk in this motherfucker, I'm gonna cuss her ass out. So I was like, let me just, take it slow, take it easy. And so she wasn't drinking. So that's another reason why I was like, I don't wanna get it too long. She not drinking. So anyway, so we playing the game, Monopoly or whatever, and then I'll try to be real quick. So we playing Monopoly. I'm giving the host compliments on the dish that they cooked because it was real good. I was like, hey man, appreciate y'all hosting us. The food was real good. So the girl's telling us about all the ingredients she put in her food, all yada yada yada. We just talking about the dinner, and then she asked like, yo, so like, what do you guys like to cook? In y'all time. And Alexis just goes, oh well, Greg don't cook. And I was like, yo, like, what you mean? And she was like, well, all of us was like, what do you mean we don't cook? I was like, hold up now, I know I don't cook that often, but I've thrown down before. Like I've cooked you steak before, I've cooked you lasagna before, I've cooked you Alfredo, I made you salmon. And she was like, well, the salmon don't count because that ain't nothing but just warming up some fish, so that don't really count for nothing. So we going back and forth about my cooking abilities, which I was kind of like getting a little pissed off about because I was like, whoa. And then I was like, and then the other girl, the host, actually came to my defense. She was like, what do you mean Greg doesn't cook, Alexis? Greg's cooked for us before. Don't you remember that time when Greg made us a dish because of the whole storms in Puerto Rico? Because the homegirl, she's Puerto Rican, and when they had those bad storms, I actually made them a dish. You know what I'm saying? Because their families was going through it or whatever. Just being nice. And I was like, yeah, I even cooked for them before. What are you talking about? And she was just like, that was years ago. So like she was coming after me about my cooking and shit. And then so I was just kind of like, I was like, where, like for real, like you just gonna like oust me in front of folks. And so I was like, that's how you feel though? Like for real, that's how you feel? And so she was like, well, that's just a fact. It's not how I feel. That's just facts. I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, what about that last time I cooked you breakfast? So Ryan, let me tell you this one. So this one particular, and this was just a couple months ago. Like this was like a Sunday morning. I woke up real early, and she was in the bed asleep. And I went in the kitchen. I was like, you know what? Let me hook up some breakfast. And I cooked some pancakes. I cooked eggs, bacon, sausage, made coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like just made a spread for the morning. And I brought her breakfast in bed. Like I woke her up with breakfast in bed. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be romantic, trying to be intimate with your girl. And so I bring that gesture up. And I'm like, yo, what about when I brought you breakfast in bed though? Like, what you gotta say to that? You don't remember me bringing you? Don't tell me you don't remember me making you breakfast in bed. And she was like, actually, I don't remember. I was like, what? I was like, get the fuck out. That was like the straw. And I was just like, what do you mean you don't remember me making you breakfast in bed? And she was like, well, now that you mention it, I think I remember a little bit. I was about to be like, you ungrateful bitch. Nigga, when I tell you I was mad as fuck, I was just like, yo, no, this bitch did. And so I almost laughed. That shit was so fucking funny. I was like, yo, this shit is comical right now. And so I was like, I was this close. I was like, I was sipping on I just took a sip of my drink, nigga. I ain't say shit. I was just like, all right, all right. Cause at that point I'm like, what do I do? Do I act a fool up in this motherfucker? Like, what do I do? So I was just, cause you know what I wanted to do. I was just like, yeah. Nigga, I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, nigga, if I was 24 right now, bitch, I would have my car keys and I would be out this motherfucker. Like, no, oh, fuck this. Like, I ain't about to sit up in here with this bullshit. So, nigga, so I ate that shit. It took everything in my ability to eat that shit, nigga. And I was just like, oh, okay, we gonna talk about this shit later, or whatever. But I ain't gonna cut up, you know what I'm saying, to these people's house or whatever. And so, cause that's the thing. That's like one of my pet peeves. Like if I go out with my girl and we don't look like we got our shit together, you know what I mean? Like I can't stand that. Like it just looks classless. Like I don't want to ever be one of those couples where we having it out in front of company and shit. So
Yeah.
for her to be going digging at me like that, I was a little pissed off. I was like, well, it makes us a little weak. And then the second time, you ousting me. And I'm like, yo, like, and you're like, I don't think what you're saying is like legit. And so we get through New Year's. I didn't talk to her, so we ride home in the car, and she like, you want to talk about it? And I was like, hell no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't talk about shit right now. I'm still mad. I was just like, I'ma still cuss your ass out right now. I don't want to do that though. And so I ain't talked to her that whole day. I was just like, I just need to chill out, calm down, get out my feelings or whatever like that. So we can move forward so I can actually talk about this shit logically. Because realistically, I know what the situation is. Hold on. I know what the real situation is. She's really stressed out from her schooling and shit because that Friday that we went out and all that kind of stuff was actually supposed to be the day that she defended her dissertation. But because she missed a couple milestones and didn't get approved by her advisors, she couldn't do it, which really put her in a bad mood on Friday. But the thing was, she fucking took that shit out on me. She fucking took it out on me, which isn't fair. But I understand because it's
I feel it. I feel that you understand that shit.
Yeah, but
do you really understand that shit?
Right.
Think about what I'm saying. Do you
Right.
really understand that? I understand the gist of it, but do you really understand that shit? Because you've never been in that situation.
That's
You've
true.
never been put in that predicament.
That's true.
So
that's true. That's very true. I
you
don't
have to-
understand
you
the gravity
as a
of
man-
it. Yeah.
You as a man will
Where we
have to
going?
be more understanding. Let's go to Dusty right here. You as a man will have to be more understanding and just take that shit. And as
Right.
bad as that sounds,
Right.
it is what it is. And it's,
Right.
You can't sugarcoat it, and you can't fight it, and you can't argue because
Yo. I talked to my dad about that shit. He said the same shit. He said the same shit, bruh. My dad said the
all you
same
gotta
shit.
do is just take that shit.
Just take
There's gonna be
it.
better days.
Right.
There's gonna be better days.
Right.
And all you can do is just sit there and be like, you know what? It's a lose-lose situation because
I'm
you're
damned if
gonna
I
always feel a certain type of way about something.
Yup.
No matter how good you think you're doing,
Right.
or how good you going out your way to put her
Right.
first,
Right.
they're never gonna be happy.
Exactly.
About everybody on me, especially if they stress. You
Especially if
arguing
they
with a stressed chick is like arguing with a brick wall.
You are so fucking right, bruh. God damn, you right in the motherfucker. I got a nigga on me too. Hold on, let me be quiet.
Got one knocked.
Teammate probably gonna show up here in a second.
Got a teammate.
You got them both? This shit.
Yeah, I got them both.
I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, you were so fucking right on that one, bruh. Cause like that was my whole thing. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you believe in like horoscopes and none of that shit. Like I'm fucking fire sign. Like that's my sign. So it's like I'm calm, cool, and collected, and I'm 9 times out of 10 a friendly guy, and I'm a team player. My only thing is like, yo, let's not disrespect each other. That's my only thing. Like there's no need to disrespect folk. And I kind of felt hella disrespected in that shit because I was just like, yo, like why would you air me out? If this is how you feel, that's one thing. But to do that shit like in front of company and shit, and like, cause it almost kind of seemed like she knew I couldn't say anything or retaliate because we was in front of people. It almost seemed like it was planned that way.
Yeah.
It was just like, yo, like, you know, I can't like yell at you or do nothing or, you know, defend myself right now. I just kind of have to allow you to speak. So, but on the inside though, I was like, it really took everything I had to like just not like get my shit and like leave her ass there. like for real. Like I was seriously debating. Go ahead. I was seriously debating and shit. I was just like, oh, you want the 50 shit? Oh, too late now.
Damn.
But it took everything in my power to just be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm going out. Like I don't got time. It's New Year's Eve. This motherfucker
and
clearly.
See, when you do that,
yep,
that dick is more in a hole.
Yep. But at that point, I would have allowed my feelings to get the better of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then see when she had multiple shit going on. She had the part where she felt she wasn't wanted.
Yeah.
You wasn't there for her. She was sick. So that's something you got to deal with. The sickness, not being there. Yep. And then on top of that, she's stressed from outside shit. So at the end of the day, all you can do. Hold up, I got somebody on me.
Shut the fuck up and just deal with that shit.
2 squads right down here in Dusty.
All right, I'm coming.
I'll let them see. I think they're coming up. One coming up. Got one knock. All right,
I'm coming.
One dead.
What other guy?
The other guy's by the pool. He's running up now.
Oh, he
I don't think he really that smart if he do that dumb shit.
I hear him walking. I can hear his footsteps.
Oh, he's by the tree.
Yep, I hear him.
Got him. You see him, Bill?
Yeah, I see him down here.
Oh, let him thirst me. He's right below you, bro. You ain't had no shot on him? We got 60 seconds, so I'm gonna die.
Got him.
Word. What he had, cause he had something gold.
Yeah, he fucked you up with that gold heavy assault, I think.
Oh, okay. I knew something got me quick.
Yeah, that's gotta be that. He hit you a couple of times with that. He's going down. Yeah, but you're right though. It took everything in my power though to like not get in my feelings about that shit.
Yeah.
That shit had me heated, bruh. Like I just sat there. I played along. I didn't even yell at her. Like when we finally talked about it later, like once I calmed down, I was just like, look, like I didn't really appreciate how you talked to me or whatever when we was out there. Like I get it that you know, you might feel a certain type of way, but to express it in that manner, I don't think was, you know, the right way to go about it. And she apologized. Yeah, I got it. And then she apologized. She ultimately apologized and was just kind of like, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You know, I know you don't like to be talked to in that particular manner. You don't respond well to that. You know, it's just that I'm under a lot of stress. And then she opened up to tell me, you know, what I told you about the whole school shit and not hitting that deadline really fucked her up. And I was just like, okay. All right. I just let her know, I was like, look now, but we a team though, so you know, we can't be attacking each other as teammates in this thing. We trying to win this game together, so you know, I get you under a lot of stress, but let's try. I am too, but let's try not to take it out on one another. And she was like, okay. So, so I'm over it. That shit had me mad in a motherfucker. But like now, I'm just kind of like. Cause you know, I don't know if you know how like being around a stressful motherfucker all the time, like just a stressor.
My girl stays stressed. She be stressed for no fucking reason.
Oh, she got like anxiety.
She has hella anxiety. And I tell you to the extreme. Yeah. Like we could be in a room full of a bunch of people and she'll freaked out. Like, that's how paranoid she is, and she has anxiety to the T. So like, just imagine having to deal with that shit
every day. Yeah, it rubs off. It rubs off on you. Like that stress. You feel that stress.
I was like, you be walking around here huffing and puffing and shit. She be like, ah. And I just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
yeah, that shit bothers you, don't
it? Negative, like, you got all that negative energy. Like, leave that shit over there. Like, I'm good in my own zone, and every time I see you, sometimes you just be bringing me down. And I have to deal with that.
It's a Debbie Downer, yo. Yo, what's up, Crimson Sorcerer? Appreciate the lurk. How you doing tonight?
I don't think she's starting to understand that shit. That like, I put up with a lot, and I don't think like she's cool now.
Hey, look, somebody right here. Somebody's here on a cart, southwest. You hear? You see him? Yeah. Teammates there. Goodbye.
I am. You got shield or nah?
Nah. Neither one of them did. Yeah. So yeah, that stress, it rubs off on you. And you know, guys like you and me, like we're real chill. You know what I'm saying? Like we pride ourselves in like putting ourselves in peaceful environments. You know what I'm saying? Like we have mellow personality, naturally. So like anything that somebody else does that throws off your kind of vibe, like it help. I don't know about you, but this shit like really throws me. Like I really be in a bad mood behind that shit. I just like, yo, like I ain't work hard all day to come home to a stressful house. like I need my shit to be, the vibe to be good in my shit, and if it's not like super chill, then I can tolerate it for a while, but we need to be doing shit to get this shit back in order. So it's just like all out of whack right now between her schooling, me trying to, for a while there, because I had to like secure my new job, the living arrangement and situation, trying to figure out where we live in, when we moving, what we doing with the dog, like Christmas, hosting my family, like traveling to San Diego to be with her family. It's just been, Thanksgiving, I was home in South Carolina, so it's just been a lot these last couple of months. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, and I'm upset because it's like I don't live my life that way. Like I know what my capacity is, I know what my threshold is, I know how much I can handle and handle successfully. Like I don't do well when I put too much on my plate. If I put too much on my plate, then shit start falling through the cracks and shit start, don't get done right. Whereas with her, she just like to pile shit on, which is noble because she means well, but she don't know where her line is in the sand. She don't know how to draw a line in the sand. And then eventually she get overwhelmed, and that's when the wheels start falling off the fucking cart. She start going fucking crazy. And I feel like that's what she did to the both of us in this situation. Or that's what we did. I won't say she, but that's what we were forced to do in this situation. With like moving to Manhattan in a short notice when she ain't even finished her degree yet. So yeah. So it's like we did it haphazardly. And it's like involving like our parents. Like my mom's in New York right now. Like I had to like sell it to my folks. Like, hey, I'm moving to New York. They weren't happy about that shit at first. Cause they're like, you always said you hated New York, and I was like, well, we moving to New York. It was like, we don't think you should. And I was like, look, y'all, I know y'all don't, but I appreciate y'all opinion, but this is what we doing right now. So y'all gonna have to get on board like quick, cause I need y'all fucking support to make this shit happen. So yeah, it was a whole bunch of drama. Her mama trying to make moves without involving my mama and all this type of shit, having to finesse all that bullshit between women. It's like, yo, man, like I don't really got the patience for all this shit right now.
It's tough though. I mean, at least y'all getting through it. Y'all almost done.
Yeah, we almost done. My plan is though, like when we settle down and once we kind of find our rhythm. Oh, you hear that? West 280. We settle down and we'll find our rhythm. And we're gonna sit down and kind of debrief on the project and like talk about what went well, what didn't, and what we're gonna do for the next time. Like, I think they up on that mountain.
Okay.
Shit, come on.
Oh my god.
Had to get up out of there. Hold up. Bro, you got people on you. No, you're not. No, you're not. Out here. Yep. Yep. The fuckers that I was fucking with shot me from above. Damn it. Niggas won't leave well enough alone up there.
Well, I gotta get shot from the top.
Yeah.
There you go. How you do that shit?
Ooh. Hold on. Storm. Bandage, bandage, bandage. You should stay right there and bandage. I think you would have been straight if you would have just bandaged there for a second and let the storm push them out.
I have 7 seconds, so it take longer to bandage. I only have 7% health. It take longer to bandage.
Yeah, man. So we getting through it. We gonna get through it. We gotta make it work. But it's just kind of like life don't have to be this difficult. That's my biggest frustration. It's just like we don't have to make decisions that make this shit the most challenging way possible to do things. There's a better way to finesse some of these moves to get what you want in life. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
So next time, because it's like you don't want to just be uprooting your life every time somebody weigh money in your face. Be like, oh, here's the next job, nigga, move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to plan your moves. You don't want to just react to, you know, Joe and Smo at whatever company. But I get it. It's her first job, you know what I'm saying? I did the same fucking thing, which is the reason why I'm in Ohio in the first damn place. You know, so I understand. And she deserves it. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm like, yeah, let's go. Because, like, she worked her ass off for that damn degree, and she earned the opportunity to fucking go where she wants to go. Just like I did, just like you did, just like we all did. So,
yeah.
So I want her to seize her opportunities and reap the fruits of her labor. I don't want to be the one to like block her from her blessing.
So when you gonna marry her?
Man, I ain't got no money for that shit now. I'm about to take that wedding money, put that shit in some rent, nigga.
Well, I guarantee you put a ring on it.
I'ma have to.
Going through all that shit, you appreciate her more.
Yeah.
Or you appreciate the situation more.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the shit you're going through right now, if you went through it with her as your fiance, might mean a little bit more.
Oh Lord!
I thought about that shit the other day. I was like, "That's me."
Oh, nigga, that's you. Oh.
I thought about that shit the other day. I was like, you know, when you be in a relationship for 2, 3, 4 years, at some point you ask yourself, you're like, "What am I doing? Like all this time that I'm spending."
Yeah.
Like you could at least been my fiance instead of my girlfriend. It's still not set in stone until you say I do.
I was going to propose at December, at that San Diego function, if my family was gonna be like, I was actually gonna propose then. I'd already got the blessing from her family and everything. But
yeah.
we hit a real rough patch towards the middle of the year, and that's what deterred everything. At first, I thought we wasn't gonna make that shit. Like we wasn't gonna make it. And I was just like, ooh, I don't think it's gonna work. So that's why I kind of held off on that shit.
Because at the end of the day, like think about this shit for a minute. At the end of the day, when you do choose to marry her, and she says I do you really think it's gonna be sugar sweet?
What do you
mean? Do you really think everything gonna be copacetic? Really
no, it's always gonna be some shit. It's never gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be perfect.
It's never gonna be perfect.
You're right.
So, what difference does it make?
What difference does it make?
It don't really make a difference.
Yeah, I guess as men, we have this weird concept in our head, like we gotta have all our ducks in a row before we want to be like, I don't want to be chasing hoes in the street and all that shit. I want to be past all that.
but see, that's the thing though, and I thought that too. I was just like, you know what? At some point, that shit might get old, but you know
I don't know, man. We
hoes
gonna
always be hoes, and it's like,
I'm not saying that ain't never gonna. But I gotta stop liking them as much as I do. That's the problem.
That's the thing. You can like them, but you have to just be mature enough to know when and when not to engage. You can still be yourself. You just gotta know when and when not to be disrespectful. And it's like, ain't nothing wrong with liking them, because you're gonna always like them. You're gonna always like them.
Right.
Now, I can see you say, well, I need to learn how to not be in the streets so much before I get married. That's different. Because the streets ain't nothing but the devil.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Part of me still kind of like dancing with the devil a little bit. Part of me do.
Yes. If you gonna be out there in the streets, especially late at night, and you dancing with the devil, because ain't nothing but sinners out there at that time of hour. So
that's a good point. Preach.
I mean, you gonna get into something, and temptation always gonna be calling, regardless if you married or not.
That's true. I need to practice some better behaviors though. See, I actually have taken, I've been observing you, you know what I'm saying? And I've actually grown, like I have a lot of respect for how you've been moving, because like you calmed down a lot. And I can just tell, even though I'm not in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Just from what I see and how you talk, it's just like, yo, I can tell Ryan's trying to pull it together and get his shit together, which is good. I don't think none of our other niggas is doing that shit. like none of them.
I mean, it's not easy, but when you mature and you know you're maturing, it's different. It's like, okay, at the end of the day, this shit ain't gonna always be what it is. Yep. Like, at some point I had to learn for myself. Ooh, almost got a headshot. At some point I had to learn internally for myself what I want. I was asking myself that shit. I was just like, you know what?
I blew the fuck out of this building.
If I see that. Oh, hold on, I got somebody down here. One more.
Oh!
One more. Get out of there.
He
oh! No way! I had a gold SMG. Yeah, okay, yeah, and he had a fucking gold AR. Damn, that's the second time I got gunned down by that gun.
Yeah, that's just a beast if it catches you. It's only like 3 good shots, like 3-4 shots, and you done. Don't let it be a headshot.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's good to see that shit though, because that shit actually like low key like motivates me, because it's like, okay, Ryan's doing good, I can do good.
I ain't perfect.
I know you're not. I know, but you doing better. You're doing better to the point to where niggas notice, which is good. That's admirable.
I'm doing better to like mature for my age. To put it that way, I'm trying to be a 30-year-old, because at the end of the day,
we gotta be 30. Yeah,
I'm gonna still go out, turn up with my niggas, have a good time, but
But
I have to figure this shit out. Like I have to figure this shit out.
Where's the balance? Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you're gonna throw all of that shit away when you make one bad mistake. So it's like a bunch of time wasted. If I go out here and do something devilish. But I mean, it is what it is, man.
I'm glad, especially for you, because you ain't good at that shit. You ain't good at deviltry.
I'm not. And see, that's what made me have to learn quick. That's what made me have to learn quick, bro. Like, I just kept getting caught up on the stupidest shit. Like, I was like, damn, like.
You and my cousin Brandon, both y'all niggas.
Like, you know,
y'all niggas must ain't be scared of the situation if you get caught. Cause that shit terrifies me. I would hate to get caught with my hands in a cookie jar. Oh my lord.
Yeah, see, I done got caught in a cookie jar like on multiple occasions, and it's like damn, like
you got to start all the way back over.
You got to start all over, and it's like, ugh. But you know what though? What really made me change speed was my daughter, because you see, because right now, I don't live life with too many regrets. But I will say this, me and her mama, that's my biggest regret. And the reason why I say it's my biggest regret
what about it's your biggest regret? What's the biggest regret with that?
Because, man, like...
No, like, what about her mama?
Relationship.
Yeah, y'all not being together?
Us not being together, and everything that happened in our relationship was me being young and immature.
Nigga, I'm about to die.
Me too.
Somebody got a gold P90 right beside me. Do not want to get caught by that.
Nigga, I just use gas bombs to save myself. Hold up. That was you who killed that nigga?
Yeah, I ain't kill nobody.
Oh.
Kyle. Oh, I caught the P90 nigga. Let's go.
No.
Oh shit.
Fuck, man.
Damn. Well, what about your? So what about your baby mama and your daughter?
Well, me and her mom, like, that's like my biggest regret right now. I don't have too many regrets. Like, I'm just that cool, calm, cool, type nigga that, you know, I don't regret a lot of shit.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is. So with me and her, everything that happened in our relationship was because of me being young.
Motherfucker.
And disrespectful. Like, not disrespectful, me being young and immature.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Oh, he had the right shit. He caught me in the fucking window with a snake.
Right now, we're the best of friends.
That's
and
good.
The only reason why we're the best of friends is because we had to learn how to mature to raise our daughter. So it's like, damn, the person that I know, the person that you are today, I wish I had that because we've been through so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through so much from me seeing you have my daughter to us arguing and being in a relationship. Like, all of that shit means something, believe it or not. As bad as it sounds, it means something because you can't do no wrong when you done been through it with someone. And you mature. If you mature and you done been through it with her, you can't do no wrong by her because you already been through it. So it's like, I respect her even more. She respects me even more. She's seen me grow as a person. I've seen her grow as a person, and we're not together. So it's like, damn. It's like, I regret that shit. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh, I never thought about that. I always figured there would be like a never ending, you know, like oh, that fire's out.
And you know what? You know, it didn't dawn on me until when we actually broke up, and she was like, I met Ryan at the wrong time. Like, I met Ryan at a time where he was trying to be, like, he still wanted to be a bachelor. He was still young, doing the immature things. And I was just like, damn, you're right. Like, I wasn't really about that life. Like, I really wasn't trying to, you know, be that person.
Right.
And she said that shit. At the time, I didn't pay it no mind because, you know, we was just breaking up. I was like, man, whatever. But now that I think about it, I was like, shit, she was right. Like, I wasn't ready for none of it. But it happened so fast, I had to learn on the fly.
Damn.
When you have to learn on the fly, that's like the worst.
Yeah, because you're going to make some mistakes.
You're going to make mistakes. Man.
That's just part of the process. Part of the process. I mean, Alexa done called bitches numbers in my phone before. But, like, I've never said no, like, incriminating shit like, what's up with that pussy? Or, like, nothing stupid. Like, I'll just be like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Nice to meet you. Some silly shit like that.
But see, believe it or not, a lot of that same shit happened to me, but the type of women I was with, they just consider it as cheating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Verbal cheating.
It is cheating. It is cheating. Like
verbal cheating. Yeah.
It is cheating. Like, with the intent, what's the intent behind that shit? So.
And once you do it, you know what I'm saying, you lose all respect. So it's like you gotta gain that shit back. You gotta gain respect and you lose trust. And you gotta gain. And I didn't have the time for it. I was just young and immature. I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, I feel you. Damn. I mean, you and your girl, your current one though, y'all seem to be hitting a pretty good stride.
Yeah. I mean, we done been through it too. But with her, she got a lot of shit going on that really rubs me the wrong way. And I mean, what I mean by that is, she's still in college, so she's trying to grow up too fast. And personally, I just be like,
yeah, cause she's really young.
Much. She's only 24.
Yeah, y'all been living together for how long now?
2 years.
So she moved in with her man at 22? Damn.
Right. So you can imagine how that whole thing played out with her family.
Oh, jeez.
At first, they weren't with the shits.
Hell no.
She grown, so they couldn't tell her nothing because
What was your take on that whole situation?
Honestly, I told her, I was just like, I'm going to Charlotte. I got this job. I mean, if you ain't in school right now, your family not trying to help you, stay in school, because that's initially what happened. She didn't have the money, so she was out of school. Like, I was like,
she didn't have a job.
I was like, she ain't had no job, and she couldn't pay for school. So I was like, well, I got this job in Charlotte, your family can't help you because they don't have no money to help you go to school right now. So, I feel like Charlotte will give you a lot of opportunity. Start over. Meet people, network up there. Start over. Try to find a job up there.
So it was like a logical move, not an emotional.
It wasn't an emotional move because I was like, you know what? I'll even help you get through school. So, I obviously had money. So I was paying for her school.
Damn 2 job ass nigga. This nigga rolling in dough.
So, I was helping her pay for school, and on top of that, I was providing her with shit that her family couldn't provide her with. She had a roof over her head, she was by herself, she was good.
So that probably earned her respect from her folks.
And her folks knew I was helping her, her folks knew I was helping her go through school, so it was like, okay,
she ain't
up there just laying down with this nigga. He's actually trying to better her.
Yeah.
So
that's some goat shit, Ryan. That's some goat shit,
nigga. They eventually succumbed over. They was like, you know what, Ryan ain't so bad after all. So I was like,
so bad. Like, that nigga's pretty great. Like, nigga, he put your daughter through school. Her dad probably hates you on the low. He probably jealous.
See, and that's the thing. Her dad ain't shit. And what I mean by that, he's never been there for her. So he's never been there for her financially.
Fuck him though.
He's never been there for her financially, but her mom will do anything for her if she got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mom now.
So it's like, you know what? I've grown close to it.
I know her mama love the hell out you.
So it's like,
her mama probably love her dirty draws.
At first, they weren't okay with it. But,
yeah, you had to earn their trust. That's all that was.
But I didn't tell her to come. Let's get that straight.
I know you did. I was about to say, like, I said, that's why I was like, I know Ryan ain't do that shit. That ain't like you to.
No, hell no.
Nah, we ain't raised like that. I ain't tell Alexis to come to Ohio.
No. I just gave her an option. I said, look, you ain't doing shit. You're gonna be home in South Carolina. You know, you might find a job, but you ain't gonna be in school, and you already missed one semester. Do you really want to miss another? I was like, come up here to Charlotte, try to enroll into the Charlotte, the UNC up here, which she did. She got accepted, and I helped her get through the first semester, pay for her schooling. So, and keep in mind, it's out of state tuition, so it ain't in-state tuition.
Ooh.
So, because it's North Carolina,
right?
So it wasn't cheap.
Hell no.
And then on top of that,
you ain't ever get mad at her and throw that shit back in her face before.
No, and the only reason why was because
good. That's good. I do want to make sure.
Yeah, the only reason why was because she had her options, and ultimately she chose to come.
Oh yeah, so I was just like, she's got to be satisfied with her decision making.
Yeah, I was just like, man.
I feel you on that. That's good, man. How Aubrey doing, man? He all right, man. I ain't asked about him in a while. What's the latest on Mr. Breeze?
Man, that nigga right now, he doing what he should have been doing a long time ago, and that's just getting all that shit out of his system. Cause like he was about to be married, of course, so now he just slaying hoes. He got a little team about five hoes he fucking. But I told him that shit a long time ago. I was like, man, you need to get that shit out, cause marriage for you right now, it ain't for you. So it's like, get that shit out your system. Fuck all you want to fuck. And then when you decide to want to lay down, lay down. Like, right now, you still stuck on that fast life.